It is really nice out right now. So this episode is going to be broken down into a multitude of days because today is my first day really starting off with the Jirachi special research quest. Now I did take a sneak peek at what's to come. I kind of wanted to surprise myself, but at the same time I want to make sure that I am putting out a really great episode for you guys, and thought it best to kind of get a little bit of a map to see what was coming, so I could better plan for how this video is going to go down. And I saw what's to come, and it's going to take some time. This is going to be a trek. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon, and I'm going to have to spread this thing out just because that's the way the special research is forcing you to do. But I'm willing to put in the time necessary in order to record this from beginning to end, because Jirachi is a very special Pokemon to me. More so than Mew, more so than Celebi, Jirachi is probably the mythical Pokemon that means the most, arguably one of the Pokemon that means the most to me, and I'll explain why at the end of this video. Suffice it to say, I'm willing to put in the extra time for Jirachi to make sure this episode is done right and give you guys a complete look at Jirachi Quest from front to back, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm starting off the Jirachi Quest today in Griffith Park. It's August 21st, the day after the Triple Stardust event ended, and this next week to a week and a half is kind of the calm before the storm. Niantic just dropped a major bombshell yesterday with a load of new information, loads of new stuff coming out in September. Shiny Mewtwo, Gen 5, just a whole horde of treasure troves of new content. But this next week to a week and a half is a chance for me and every other Pokemon Go player to kind of catch our breath a little bit before we take the dive in September. And this is a great time to get the bulk of the Jirachi Quest done. So we're gonna start this off today. Unfortunately, I've already clicked on Professor Willow's little icon in the bottom right, so I don't have access to his dialogue for this first page. So sorry about that, messed that up. But the first page of research is to catch 25 Pokemon, spin 10 Pokestops or gyms, and add 3 friends. So I will be doing that today in Griffith Park, in the wonderful outdoors. Let's get started. All 3 new friends have finally been made. We can go ahead and claim our rewards, XP, and this first Pokemon encounter is going to be a Jigglypuff. And now let's claim this final reward, and the encounter is going to be a Feebas. And now to claim my very first specialty lures. I have yet to purchase any of these fancy new lures, but they are really cool and I'm really excited to get to use them finally. So claim those. And it looks like we already completed part of the next page, which has got a gold medal and Hoenn. And here comes Professor Willow. Great job, trainer. Your work helped me get a better understanding of the search area for this mysterious Pokemon. I can't wait to show you what I've been working on. A few weeks ago, I came across an ancient text that was found in the Hoenn region. It was filled with fascinating information. It mentions a mythical Pokemon that awakens once every 1,000 years and has the ability to grant wishes. I really want to get a deeper understanding of this text, and how better to do that than with some research. Can you help me collect some information on Pokemon from the Hoenn region? So we got to catch 3 Whismur, evolve a Feebas, and we already got the other Hoenn badge task done. Now here's what stinks. Once upon a time, I had walked probably 2 or 3 extra Feebas just because I had a feeling that this was going to be coming at some point. And then enough time went by, I got a shiny Feebas that I walked and wanted to evolve. And then I looked at these other Feebas that I'd walked and I was like, man, I'm sitting on so many awesome Milotic, let's just evolve them all. And now here I am, Feebasless, or should I say, Milotic-lessness. I don't know. I don't have a Feebas ready to evolve is the point. And now I have to walk 20 more kilometers. Sorry, Prince Hans, you're getting the boot for a Feebas. There's no way I'm going to be able to walk 20 kilometers today. So I will check back in with you guys once I have walked this Feebas. And hopefully by then I will have found 3 Whismur as well. So see you in 20 kilometers. I fulfilled my obligation and I have walked the Feebas 20 kilometers. Now you would think in 20 kilometers time I would have found 3 Whismur. Problem is, the water event started today. It's Friday, August 23rd, and there's nothing but water spawns right now. So, Whismurs have been hard to find. I have found a whopping 1 Whismur in the last 20 kilometers. But I can at least evolve that Feebas. Time to evolve my obligation. Pretty tired, not gonna lie. Probably walked half of the 20 kilometers today alone. But there it is. Now all that's left is to find 2 more Whismur. And then the Jirachi quest can continue. Hopefully Whismur likes water. So it's the evening of Sunday, August 25th, and I went out to get some groceries when all of a sudden the weather turned partly cloudy and allowed me to find the final 2 Whismur I needed for the special Jirachi research. So let's go ahead and proceed. Claim the reward, claim the extra reward, 2,000 dust, 10 Pokeballs, 3 incense, which I actually needed. I am out of incense, so that's nice. And here we go with Willow. Thanks for your help, Jolty John 13. Your Hoenn Pokedex is really looking great. The Whismur you caught reminded me of a line from the text I told you about. It mentioned that a melody or a sound can awaken a sleeping Pokemon. That gives me an idea. Let's do a little experiment. There's a sleeping Snorlax that hasn't left my lab in months, and it's right in front of my berry stash. Think we could wake it up with a loud noise? Let's document the Whismur evolution line too. Some photos will do. So it looks like we need to take a snapshot of Loudred, make 3 great throws in a row, which won't be a problem, and earn 3 candies walking with your buddy. Well, the snapshot of Loudred we can do right now because, as I mentioned earlier, I did look ahead to see what I needed to do for this research, so I made sure to keep one of my Whismur that I caught. Let's go ahead and evolve this guy and take a snapshot right here in this amazing scenic alleyway. Alright, first part of page 3 is done. Let's go ahead and claim this reward, which is a Snorlax, as Willow mentioned. Oh, and I could have made an effort to get my 3 great throws in a row on the Snorlax. Oops, that's okay. We just need 2 more great throws. It'll be fine. So yeah, it looks like I just need to do 2 more great throws in a row and earn 3 candies walking with my buddy. Can knock that out tomorrow. Alright, great throws are done. Walking those 3 kilometers is done. Let's go ahead and claim all these rewards. 2,000 more dust, lots of flies. 2,000 dust, 3 star pieces, and 20 silver pineapples. Really nice, because I used quite a few of those during Rayquaza raids. Wow, that sure was loud, but it did the trick. Loudred worked just like an alarm clock for poor Snorlax. I should make up for the rude awakening with some berries. Well, we've learned something important here, and I think this method could work to awaken even the deepest of sleepers. If my calculations are correct, the wish-granting mythical Pokemon might be ready to awaken soon, and we should be prepared to do the waking. The text says that the Pokemon is a Steel and Psychic type, so I think a good next step is to catch a few Pokemon with similar characteristics. We'll need a few extra hands to get this done too. Could you get some fellow trainers to help out? Catch 50 Psychic or Steel-type Pokemon. Power up Pokemon 10 times. Send 10 gifts to friends. Those second 2 won't be a problem. I can knock those out today in just a few minutes. 50 Psychic or Steel-type Pokemon is gonna take some time. Niantic really doesn't want you finishing this all in one sitting, do they? So I'll be catching these 50 Psychic or Steel types as I go, probably utilize that Meltan box once, and update you guys as I go. Think I'll find any Psychic or Steel type Pokemon at this playground? Doubtful. We'll do our best. So thanks to a Meltan box and a magnetic lure, I was able to catch all the Steel and Psychic type Pokemon I needed. So now we can go ahead and claim all this XP, claim the TMs, claim the raid pass, and proceed with Jirachi. Good work, Jolty John 13. With the help of your research, I've been able to decipher more of this ancient text. It says that when the mythical Pokemon awakens, it will grant any wishes written on notes attached to its head. Another interesting tidbit, if this Pokemon senses danger, it will fight without awakening. Up for a trainer battle, Jolty John 13? If the battle causes any reactions nearby, I have sensors set up to detect them. It might seem like a long shot, but I have a good feeling about this. So it looks like I have to battle a team leader 3 times, win against another trainer 7 times, and win 5 raids. I just so happen to be sitting on a Mawile raid right now. What a coincidence! Let's get started on those raids. Alright, that was pretty harmless. 1 raid knocked out. Quick shiny check on the Mawile. No, that's okay. 4 more raids, a few trainer battles, and beating up on some team leaders. I think I can handle that today. So unfortunately, I got too late of a start on the day, and it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm 1 raid shy, and I'm running late to a farewell dinner for a friend. So I've got 1 more raid to do tomorrow, as well as the 7 trainer battles. But of the raids I did do, I got another shiny Rayquaza. Didn't expect to get a shiny, but there you go. So I'm gonna try to make it to my friend's farewell dinner, and then pick things back up tomorrow, where we will hopefully get to the last page of Jirachi. Oh, egg hatching. Alolan Grimer. False alarm. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Whew. So another late start for me today. I was at home most of the day, putting together a trailer of all of my episodes thus far. So if you haven't seen that yet, definitely check it out. I'm very proud of it. I feel like I've come a long way in a short amount of time. But anyway, so I didn't get out of the house until about 5:30. I drove around for about 45 minutes looking for a good raid to do, because I only like to raid if the Pokemon can be shiny, because I want the raid pass to be worth it. And By the time I settled on one, I realized that my memory card in the camera was not in because I'd taken it out for editing the trailer. By the time I made it back home, sun was setting, raids are starting to die down. It's now 7:30, and the only raid I found on my way home to get the memory card was a cloister. Very, very exciting, dramatic. I'm actually gonna head back to my car as the cloister's going down because I just remembered I am kind of parked in a red zone right now. Cloister down. The 5th and final raid of research is finished. Now that that final raid is done, let's go ahead and claim all this XP. And we do have a Pokemon encounter here, a Cricketune. Let's go ahead and claim the big reward here. 3 rare candy, 20 Ultra Balls. Oh man, that's great. 3,000 dust. And let's see what Professor Willow has to say now. It worked. I'm picking up some vibrations nearby. I think we're on the right track. Maybe the mythical Pokemon is close to awakening. Since what we're doing is working, let's keep it up. We need to pull out all the stops though, and the timing has to be just right. I'll hold things down here with Loudred while you keep focusing on encountering Steel and Psychic type Pokemon. If you can do that, I think it'll help the mythical Pokemon see that you are a worthy trainer. So we have to take 5 snapshots of Psychic or Steel type Pokemon, make 3 excellent curveball throws, and visit 7 Pokestops in a row. So this is when the patience game comes into play. The 5 snapshots I can get done in less than 5 minutes. The 3 excellent curveballs is challenging, but shouldn't take me too long to do. It's that 7 days in a row of Pokestops. I think we're nearing the end here though. We are on page 6 out of 7, and I'm pretty sure the 7th page is just catch Jirachi, pretty sure. No one's reached that point yet as of today, but that's my assumption based on what the prior special researches have been. So all we gotta do is be patient, spend 7 Pokestops, 7 days, and this time next week, hopefully have our Jirachi. So we're gonna montage our way through this, because I don't know how else to do this, and then at the end of the week, catch Jirachi. Here we go. So we're here, 7 days later, got 1 more Pokestop to spin, and ironically enough, as I was setting up to film this, Team Rocket Grunt showed up on the Pokestop, so I'll have to deal with her in a second. But for now, let's go ahead and spin our 7th and final Pokestop for the special research. Whew, 7 days. Man, oh man. Okay. Hang on a second, Grunt. I got other things I gotta do. Here we go, let's claim some rewards. We got Pokemon encounter number 1, a Chimecho, and encounter number 2, which is gonna be a Bronzong. All right, final mini reward to claim is the 4,000 XP. And now to get the big reward, 10 Silver Pineapple Berries, which is great because I've been using a lot of those on the Legendary Beast raids, 10 Star Pieces, and 5,000 Stardust. Simply astonishing. We encountered the Steel and Psychic type Pokemon Jirachi. That was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, once in several lifetimes if Jirachi truly only wakes once every 1,000 years. You've become such an accomplished trainer, Jolty John 13. Thank you for going on this amazing adventure with me. You can bet I'll be in touch whenever another exciting research project comes up. Until then, let's get out there and go. We did it, final page. Claiming the XP and then catching Jirachi. Now I actually won't be catching Jirachi today because this whole thing I've been doing, vlogging this entire experience, has all been leading up to one specific moment, which is capturing Jirachi, of course, but I wanted to capture Jirachi in a very special way in a really interesting place. A place I've never been to yet here in Los Angeles. And I'm gonna need some help in order to do that. So we will actually be catching Jirachi tomorrow. As for the where, you'll just have to find out. She wasn't ready for that.
It was not.
We are here at our special location. It is the Griffith Park Observatory, and I've been out here for 7 years, and I've actually never been to the Griffith Park Observatory, so special for a number of reasons. I'm here with Cherami. This is where we're going to be catching Jirachi, but we're not going to do it yet because it's super nice here, and there's so many exhibits inside that we're actually going to have a little us time, experience everything that this has to offer. And then by the end of the day, when the sun is down a little bit more and it's not quite so hot and bright, then we'll catch Jirachi. So follow us along as we all experience this for the first time.
Hollywood sign.
Yes, Hollywood sign. Here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for, the moment I've been waiting for the last 2-something odd weeks.
That's a long time.
It's quite a while. It's time to catch Jirachi. And I mentioned at the beginning of this video that Jirachi is one of the Pokemon who means the most to me, and that's because Jirachi is kind of the representation of Cherami for me in-game. Yeah. So when we first started dating, she learned of my obsession with Pokemon, and one of the Facebook crazes going on around that time was changing our profile pictures to beloved cartoon characters and things like that. And so naturally I changed my profile picture to Jolteon. And guess what Cherami decided to change her profile picture to? Jirachi. So because of that, I'm gonna have Cherami catch Jirachi for me.
This makes me so nervous. I'm gonna like fail this.
So, I'd like you to take the phone,
what do I have to do?
and you're gonna claim all those XP rewards.
Right. 1,000-year slumber. Okay.
Here it comes, you guys. Yep, claim
You
reward.
get a Jirachi t-shirt?
Sure do.
What?
Special research
God.
complete!
What?
A mysterious Pokemon has appeared. I wonder what it could be.
Start encounter. Oh my god, it's so cute.
There he is, or she is. It's gender neutral, I guess.
She's sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and click.
Okay. Just. Oh my gosh, that's aggressive.
Jirachi woke up.
Oh no. I don't do the. Oh, that was
Oh,
terrible.
you missed.
That's terrible. Okay, great.
Got the great. Oh, popped out first
sassy.
ball. Ooh, try to dodge on that one.
No.
2 bounces. This'll be it.
Are you sure?
That's the one right there.
How do you know?
I have a good feeling.
Is it
Good
always
feeling.
this hard?
Wow!
Okay, you got it. Well,
No, you got
That was
it.
terrible because it took way too long.
Jirachi in the Pokedex. What?
So cute. I love how she holds her little hands. It's so cute.
Yeah. Now we're gonna check the IVs on the Jirachi. See how good we did. 3 stars. Holy smokes. I'll have to look up the IV percentage on this here in a little while. I'll put it on the screen, but that is a really solid IV on Jirachi. Yahoo! Thanks, babe.
Welcome.
We did it, yay!
He did it. He did all the work. I only caught it, and it took way too long to do so.
Well, she did the important part.
I don't know. You did all of the work. They're like, oh, it took like 2.5 weeks.
It's true, it's true. This has been my biggest project to date for this channel, so I hope you guys dug it and enjoyed it. I know I had a good time making it. And if you did like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe down here. down here.
Cherami says too, so you should.
I did no work, so you should like and subscribe.
Yes. Also leave in the comments below, who is your favorite mythical Pokemon? Mew, Celebi, Jirachi? Which mythical Pokemon would you do something this elaborate in order to get? Which one means the most to you? Let me know in the comments below.
And where would you go to catch it, since we're at Griffith Observatory for Jirachi?
Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Cherami, can we go to the zoo on Monday? Please, 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 please. I really want to see the kangaroos and the ducks with the sticks and the bulls.
Done. Fine. But I'm not buying any more stuffed animals. You have enough stuffed animals at home.
Yes! Go to the zoo!
Woo!